출가를 결심하게 되신 계기와 티베트로 가신 이유에 대해서 말씀해 주실 수 있을까요?
But it was very difficult to get information about Buddhism at that time in the United States. There were very few Buddhists. And so it took me many years, really, to find a place where I could study Buddhism and learn to practice Buddhism. But I kept going. I was determined to learn more. And so eventually went to Japan and to India and to Thailand, Sri Lanka, many countries looking for a monastery. I wanted to be a nun, but I couldn't find a a monastery for women. So I kept searching. And eventually I found my way to India, to Dharamsala, and studied with teachers appointed by His Holiness Dalai Lama, and very wonderful teachers. And I studied in India for about 15 years.
쏘모스님, 한국에서도 참 많이 알려져 계신데요. 한국에도 몇 차례 방문하신 적이 있다고 들었습니다. 불교를 접하기 어려웠을 당시 미국 사회에서 불교와 어떻게 인연이 되셨는지 참 궁금합니다.
My family name was ZENN, ZENN. It's a very unusual name. But because I had this name, Zen sounds like Zen Buddhism, people would ask, "Are you a Buddhist?" But I didn't know what Buddhism was. So I went to the library and found 2 books about Buddhism. And because of those 2 books, I got very, very deeply interested in Buddhism. I wanted to be bhikkhuni, but I found that the Tibetans have no bhikkhuni. So I started to research and ask, where can I find bhikkhuni ordination? Got a ticket to go to Taiwan, but on the way I stopped in Korea. So I knew that the ordination in Taiwan would be held or conducted by only bhikkhus. And according to the text, the ordination should be conducted by both bhikkhus and bhikkhunis. So when I stopped in Korea, I met Panjang Kusangsinim, that would be conducted by both bhikkhus and bhikkhunis. Oh, I was very happy.
1987년 샤카디타 인터내셔널을 창립하셨습니다. 세계 여성불자 조직을 만든 이유는 뭔지 말씀해 주실 수 있을까요?
In February 1987, and to our surprise, many people came from many different countries, from Sri Lanka and Thailand and United States and Canada and all around the world, England and so forth. So it was very simple, the conference. We held it outside under a tent, sitting on the ground. It was, but the opening ceremony, we invited His Holiness the Dalai Lama. And because he opened the conference, 1,500 people came. So that was a really great beginning. And we decided to work together, women from all different countries, from different traditions, Theravada, Mahayana, all different kinds of schools of Buddhism, and work together for the benefit of Buddhist women. So that's how we began.
붓다의 딸로서 세계 속에서 여성 불자의 역할은 어떤 게 있을까요?
Work within our own traditions, and the different Buddhist traditions also have a different emphasis. Some of them emphasize meditation, some of them emphasize studies. Some are interested in the Pure Land, some are interested in Zen or Sun. And so we wanted to unite the Buddhist women from around the world to work together. There's strength in unity, we figured. And so this was our objective, was in order to benefit, we would all work together and contribute whatever we had. And we would respect and appreciate the different paths of different Buddhist women and encourage them.
샤카디타를 이끌어 오셨습니다. 그동안의 샤카디타의 성과를 평가해 주신다면요?
I think beginning from the very first conference, when His Holiness the Dalai Lama came to address our conference, that's quite amazing, in fact, that he understood the importance of women in Buddhism from the very beginning. And he encouraged all of us to become educated and to practice well and to do our best and to fulfill our roles as women in Buddhism. So with his encouragement, we got off to a very good start. And then we decided to form an organization, 샤카디타, so that we could continue the conversation. We could continue our work. And this led to the organization, 샤카디타 International Association of Buddhist Women, which was designed to unite Buddhist women around the world, and men, of course. We were always inclusive. We included not only all Buddhist traditions, but also lay women and nuns, and also men and monks. Anyone could join 샤카디타, anyone could attend the conferences.
내년에 한국에서 제18차 샤카디타 대회가 열립니다. 코로나19 팬데믹을 지나면서 우리가 배워야 할 지혜는 어떤 게 있을까요?
We live in a really difficult times with many challenges, both health challenges, economic challenges, political challenges, environmental challenges. We're up against many obstacles, and Buddhism has a lot of wisdom to share that will help not only to address these crises, but also to address the frustrations that people are feeling. People are distressed, they're miserable, they're suffering, they're frustrated, and Buddhism has many tools that we can use to address these issues. Buddhism, from one point of view, is a system of psychology. So it helps us to deal with our own feelings of frustration and regret and anger and our unfulfilled desires. We can't do all the things we want to do. Like before, we could travel freely here and there, no problem. Now, everything has changed, right? So I think that the Buddhist teachings are very relevant, extremely useful.